Alright, so this is going to be my kind of try to be unbiased opinion on well, I guess it's 2022, but my NFL team tier list, which has got all the teams. I'm going to try to be unbiased, but S is just like pretty much who I think is going to win the Super Bowl or who I think is going to make the Super Bowl or just really good teams. A is like good teams could make a run in the playoffs. B is like playoffs, maybe second round. C is like most likely not the playoffs. D is like barely gonna win a couple games. All right, we're gonna start with the Titans. The Titans are tough because they don't really got a great quarterback. Ryan Tannehill just doesn't really cut it. Derrick Henry honestly hasn't even had that good of a season. I mean, he's had a good season, but compared to what he normally does, hasn't been the best. Do I think they're gonna make the playoffs? Yes. So I'm just gonna throw in B. The Dolphins. Dolphins are actually really good. With Tua, they're really good. When those games Tua was hurt, they did terrible, which kind of concerns me. If Tua doesn't have a good game, they'll probably lose. But I'm gonna put them in A because I think they can make a run in the playoffs. And Tyreek Hill's been doing amazing this year. I think he's leading the league in receiving yards, so A tier is a good tier for them. All right, the Jets. The Jets actually aren't that bad this year. They're not D. They're last year for sure. I would have put them in D, but they're actually doing decent this year. All the bad teams from last year are actually doing decent this year, so I'm gonna put them in C. They're not making the playoffs though. The Bengals, kind of like last year, they're very inconsistent. They go on runs where Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase have great games, but they also go on runs where they have not so great games. And I just saw Jamar Chase is out for 4 to 6 weeks, so I'm gonna have to put him in B. I want to put him in A or S last year, but because I really like the Bengals, it's just I don't think they're gonna be all that. The Browns are terrible. Let's put them here, unless let me see the record. The Jaguars are not doing absolutely terrible this year. I just don't think I can put them above the Browns, so I'm gonna have to put them in D. All right, the Lions. Lions are actually pretty good this year. Or they're not good, but they're not terrible. I want to put them in B. They're close B, but I'm still gonna have to put them in C. Like, if I could put them in the middle, that's where they'd be. They're like a C plus, but not quite B. The Vikings are doing good this year. Not gonna lie, but Kirk Cousins isn't gonna cut it, so I'm gonna have to put him in B. Buccaneers are actually doing very bad this year. I think they can turn things around, so I'm gonna put them in C for now. But I think maybe by the end of the season they could be in B. But they also have Tom Brady, so you never know A. But for now, I'm gonna put them in C. I'm gonna put them like top C though, if I can. All right, 49ers are actually pretty good this year. I'm not gonna lie. This is coming from a Seahawks fan, which the Seahawks are actually doing pretty good this year. They got blown out by the 49ers, but the 49ers are 3-3, so they're not very consistent. And I don't know how much I trust their quarterbacks, Trey Lance, Jimmy, so I'm gonna have to put them in B. Falcons. Falcons aren't bad. I'll put them in C. Ravens. The Ravens are actually doing pretty good this year. Lamar is doing very good. The Ravens might be in A. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna put Ravens in A. Okay, the Browns are 2-5, so yeah, they deserve to be in D. The Bears are doing not good this year. They're Justin Fields is a good running quarterback, and I wanna like him, but he's just not good at throwing. So, sorry, Bears. Cowboys, fully healthy Cowboys. They're here, but they're never healthy, so I'm gonna put them in B. Texans. How are the Texans doing this season? I'm gonna put them here for now, but let me look up their record. Yep, the Texans are 1-4-1, so yeah, they're definitely in D. Colts, I don't really know how the Colts are doing. I don't think they're doing that good. I'm just gonna have to put them in C. Unless they're doing really good. Wait, let me check their record. I mean, they got Jonathan Taylor, so they have to be doing pretty good. I might put them in. They're kind of like the Lions, where I want to put them in B, but not quite. They're like the top of C, though. Rams, I gotta put Rams in A. Even though they're not having the greatest season right now, they're still the Rams, so they're still gonna be an A. Chargers, the Chargers got destroyed by the Seahawks last week. They're honestly kind of disappointing me. So I'm gonna have to put them in C. Also a high C though. Raiders. I'm sorry to say Raiders, but I don't know what's going on. Derek Carr sucks this season. He had a good last season, I'm not gonna lie. And then the Commanders are actually not doing terrible this season, but they're still the Commanders. So I'm gonna put them in D. Alright, now the Chiefs. Chiefs are gonna have to be in my S. When they're playing as good as football as they can, they are unstoppable. But sometimes they shoot themselves in the foot, so that's their only holdback. But when they're playing to their full potential, nobody's beating them. The Saints actually are doing pretty good this year. I might put them in B. Taysom Hill tore up the Seahawks, I'm not gonna lie, but we're just gonna put them in B. The Giants are actually doing really good this year. I'm gonna put them in B too. Saquon's doing amazing. Eagles S. The Eagles are really good. Jalen Hurts, one of my favorite quarterbacks. He's doing amazing. Their team is just all around. Reminds me of that Super Bowl team they had a couple years ago. They're just all around good team. Plays together well. AJ Brown's a beast. They're good. Steelers. Broncos. I can't put them in D, can I? This is coming from a Seahawks fan. I still like Russell Wilson, but it's kind of funny to see Geno doing better than them. I'm gonna put them in like low C tier. The Packers are not. They've lost to stupid teams. Like they lost to the Commanders and the Jets. So right now I'm gonna have to put them in C. Like they are not doing good. The Panthers lost Chris McCaffrey, even though they did just blow out the Buccaneers, but they're still not consistent. So I'm gonna put them in C. Same thing with the Cardinals, not very consistent. But D-Hop will come back, so I'm gonna actually put them in B. Bills are winning it all. I'm predicting it right now. Bills are winning it all. Josh Allen is winning MVP. Bills are winning the Super Bowl, and this isn't even coming from a Bills fan. But they are very good. Their defense is locked down, and their offense is just full of playmakers. So S for sure. S for sure. Did I say C on accident? I don't know. S for sure. Alright, now my team, the Seahawks. Where do I think the Seahawks should be? Geno Smith right now is playing. I'm not even trolling. I'm not joking. He is playing at an MVP level. Geno Smith is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Can he keep it up? I don't know. Seahawks are number one in the NFC West. Who would have thought? Not even me. So I'm gonna have to put them in like upper B. I want to put them in A or S, obviously, because they're my favorite team. But I'm gonna be honest with myself. They're B. The Patriots are doing pretty good this year. I think I'm gonna put them in B too. All right, so that's gonna wrap up my list on the top teams. I have the Bills, Chiefs, and Eagles. I think it's gonna be Bills and Eagles, honestly, in the Super Bowl. The Eagles are actually a legit team, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams went back. All right, so yeah, this is my list. I think it's pretty solid. I mean, I think eventually the Packers, Broncos, and Tampa Bay can get stuff together and get a little higher on my list, but for right now, I can't put them any higher. And same with the Raiders. Like maybe they can be by the end of the season, maybe B, maybe C, but we'll see.